opened up for questions for Coach Corbin.
How needed was that?
Just for the kids. I mean, good win for them. Happy for them that they were able to play well and play both sides of the baseball. We pitched well, kept a very good hitting team off base. And they can really run and can't run if they don't get to first base. We made it difficult on them. Played really good defense and we pitched well.
What did you see from Devon tonight?
I just saw more confidence after the second inning. I thought he did a nice job with his fastball. I think that was the big part of it is fastball command in and out. And I could just see a rhythm to him that I haven't seen in a while. So good for Devon. He really needed that.
Is that just a product of getting healthier?
I think so. I think it's a lot of things. I think just feeling like yourself again when you know that you've commanded the baseball for a long period of time. I mean, he's been a big part of our success over the time that he's been here. So I think just to feel like himself again was very healthy. And when he fielded that ball, came off the mound, I thought, okay, he's getting a little bit of that swagger back.
Obviously, this past weekend, the strike throwing was a problem. Was there anything that contributed to that, and it was better today? Was there anything different that was done there?
I mean, just today's the only thing that matters right now. We threw more strikes. We were more confident in what we could do. We got the guys back out there again. They responded well to what happened over the course of the weekend. So I think the most important piece is just what they did tonight. Happy for them.
Were you pleased with kind of maybe a little bit of a more aggressive offensive approach in the first inning?
Yeah, I obviously Vastein's hit, but I thought in pockets we swung the bat really well, and we had some hard hit balls. I mean, Bokey had a home run taken away, and we had some Adam balls, so that's a start. We got to get the ball rolling a little bit, but it's certainly in there.
What do you think of the way RJ has kind of taken ownership of the way he plays first?
I like the way RJ takes ownership of playing the game. I mean, it's exciting. He's always ready to go. He's a very competitive young man, and he wants to win really bad. And he'll do anything he can to do that. But he plays a style of baseball that I just really enjoy watching. And the fact that we've got such an athletic first baseman over there is very helpful. It's been helpful to us many times. But just catching the ball, fly ball catch over there, just getting to it and maintaining body control. The tag plays at first base when they're up the line. I mean, just to kind of improvise, move your body in such a way that you avoid getting hit, but at the same time you're able to use your hands to tag. So he's a good player.
You've had a number of different pitchers that have come in during save situations. Obviously, you used a couple different ones today. How do you decide which pitchers to use in which of those high leverage situations?
It's more about matchup right now. They're taking their hitters and just determining who fits best against the group of guys that are coming up, or the one guy or two guys, depending on what we're looking at. But I think the way we just used it tonight, we talked about it, and it's just the ability to do your job, best your ability, and then hand the baton to someone else.
How good has it been to see, Brendan Cyber and Miller Green thrive in those high leverage situations as freshmen?
Pretty good. I mean, when you give them the baseball, there's not a lot of, there's certainly trust, but they get out there and they're ready to go. I think all year we've done it early, so we kind of felt like it was going to go to them at a certain point. But yeah, two very valuable kids for us.
What's Ethan McElveen's status?
He's tossing again and throwing, so it's probably more like a day-to-day situation right now. But I think the good thing is he's moving down the hill, which is certainly beneficial for us.
You touched on it. What does this win do for you guys heading into this weekend?
Well, we just needed to feel good about ourselves. The kids did. I mean, I think they were disciplined. We talked about it Sunday. I thought the healing process, when we got back on Sunday, was the first step. And just get away from the facility on Monday and just kind of regroup and reset. So we just needed to play some good baseball, and I thought they just did a nice job of that. I liked their spirit, coming into the classroom, getting on the field, in training, getting ready for the game. Yeah, just a good game, one at a time.
You pulled Ryan on that last year. It looked like you had just trouble throwing strikes. Was there something mechanically you spotted or anything like that? Because you pulled him.
For me, no. I
Okay.
couldn't see that, Chris. But he probably just trying to get an out really bad.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you do, you can either steer or overthrow, and the ball gets away. But he got an out, and we'll take that out.
With Miller, when a guy's throwing a breaking ball that well and you figure it's coming, how hard is it? Is it an easy decision just to sit there and let him keep throwing it? And if they beat you with that, then good luck to you?
Well, I think so. I mean, but we've got by it before too.
Yeah.
It's all about where you. It's all about location.
Yeah.
So if you're locating a breaking ball, the best hitters have a hard time
Yeah.
doing something with it. And I just thought he did a nice job of locating the breaking ball tonight.
How did you decide to use Devon in this game instead of on the weekend?
He was available, and he was the freshest guy, and we knew that this was a big game for us. It always is. Not just it's Louisville. It's gaining momentum, getting momentum, and it sets him up for something in the future, whatever that may be.
You guys are not strangers to highly ranked opponents, but what do you do to help the team stay focused, as you mentioned, when it's the number one team? Of course, everyone sees the number next to their name.
Yeah, I mean, we'll take care of tonight, and then they've got to move out of their dorm tomorrow. So first things first. We're not talking about anything but what they need to do, and just center ourselves to get better the next couple of days so we can be ready for the weekend.
What went into the decision to no longer wear those uniforms on Fridays and then to wear them today instead?
Because coach didn't want to.
How hard is it to pitch right now with the exit velos, the distances the balls are going? I mean, it just seems like if you leave a ball anywhere near the plate in this league, it just gets hammered.
So you noticed that too.
I have noticed that.
Randy Rosarena hit a ball center field the other day for 115 feet, and the exit velocity was 105 miles an hour. And we're seeing balls off of that 115 miles an hour, 110 miles an hour. We saw him this past weekend. That's an aluminum bat and a very loud ball. And I mean, listen, everyone's privy to being able to do that. I get it. But at some point in time, legitimate damage is going to be done. And that's where they're going to assess whether or not it makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's a Djokovic serve at 55 feet, if you're thinking about the pitcher. And with hitters like Caglione and Burke and Condon, and get some big guys that can really turn the ball around. So, yeah, I think it's concerning, but that's just me.
How does, but 115 off the forehead of a pitcher gets somebody killed. Surely the NCAA knows that. Why does, this has been at least 3 years now.
Yeah, I think it's something to talk about moving forward. It will be.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be a subject. It's not Tim Corbin or Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people are talking about it.
Do you look forward to this weekend against the number one
Look forward
team?
to every weekend. I just look forward to SEC play. Enjoy that. So, yeah, just look forward to getting ready for Friday night.
All right. Thank you, Tim.
All right, thanks, gang.